We gotta get this shit popping. You gotta put your headphones on. We gotta get this shit going. We gotta do this properly. How we do this? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We live now. Hold up, phones off. Make sure everybody shit's on vibrate. All right, I'm in the air. Everybody roll.
Yeah,
bitch. Come on, man. You know we got the
30 in this bitch.
My motherfucking Melly Santana live from Brooklyn and beyond, bitch. I'm outside.
Yeah, you got Flex Bully in here, Brooklyn Zone, you heard?
Yes, sir.
We had.
You got Money Shot Your Visual in this bitch, man. What we on today, gang? We got squad in the building, man. We got 2 niggas from Brooklyn, 1 nigga from Manhattan. Well, fuck, I'm from Harlem, Downey. I'm from Manhattan, too. So, fuck it. 2 niggas from Manhattan, 2 niggas from Brooklyn. What we on today?
Word. So, today we talk about morals and principles. So, yeah, basically, we're going to give our own opinions and perspective on what we think of morals and principles. Word.
So, we talking about morals and principles. So, pretty much like, where we starting off with this shit, man? Don't get quiet on me now. Let's get this shit going, gang. We're talking it live when this camera was off.
Basically, we all came to a conclusion. Well, my brother conclusion.
Talking to Mike, brother. Yeah, come up a little bit. You gotta come up. You gotta come closer. You gotta come closer to the mic.
All right, listen. My brother Perk came to a conclusion that you can't be righteous and commit crime. He feels like there's no way, and I feel otherwise. You know.
Yeah, basically, like he feel like
you could do it wrong as long as you're doing your wrong to commit it right.
If you do it wrong to commit a right, you excused, and I respectfully disagree.
All right, so let's get in tune and let's see why you disagree. Why do you disagree? Why do you feel like you can't do something, you know, that's not necessarily correct? You know what I mean? Like positive or something that's necessarily like good to the community, but still like be considered a good person, even though you made a mistake.
I'm not saying like you can't be forgiven, but I'm a very strong believer of God. You get what I'm
Righteous.
saying? So I'm not saying you can't be forgiven, and you know, like, but initially, basically, like, you know you're doing wrong because at the end of the day, us as men by this age, we already know right from wrong. So if we decide to do something wrong with the intention to try to excuse ourselves after it, initially, we wrong, like off the rip. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just how I think of it.
I feel you. My opinion. Come on, man. Let's get into it, gang. Let's get into it. Everybody, y'all need a second. We need a second.
I'm sending it out to my people, man. So
all right. I mean, we live, baby. We live.
Yeah.
We live. But I mean, I've made some mistakes in my past, and I always wasn't the person that I am today. And you know, I feel like those things that I overcame helped me to become the person that I am today, which is something similar to what you were saying, because you was like, you can't be forgiven for the things that you've done. But, you know, when you're necessarily caught up in the moment, there's a lot of things that you're blinded to and a lot of things that you may not notice when, you know, doing these things.
There's definitely, you know, a point in time where you make impulsive decisions. You get what I'm saying? Because due to circumstances,
Righteous.
You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Like, the way that I feel about it is if you just, like, keep your faith, strong faith, you feel me?
Right.
Pray for what you want. You get what I'm saying? What you need, bro, is going to be provided at the end of the day. If you keep good energy, the world is only going to hand you that back in return. You get what I'm saying?
What about the people with no options? No opportunity, no resources.
The people with no options, no opportunity, no resources. Like people in like third world countries and shit.
No. We talking Americanized.
I mean, I don't feel anybody in America got no option, no resources, no none of that. So
it is.
What about on like something you said you don't like it? So about earlier I was saying like, what about like Robin Hood? Like you feel like it's an issue from people? Feel like it's an issue for people who take from other people that take? Like
I don't.
I feel like they just as bad as those people. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I actually feel like it's not in power to judge any circumstance on anybody. So I shouldn't take action on anybody's circumstance because I feel some type of way about it, because that's just not in my power. You get what I'm saying?
Righteous. That's considered revenge in a way.
But it's not about feeling away. I'm saying in the sense like everybody going through something different. you down bad. You got no ways. You probably trying your best to get a job, to work for people, help people, whatever it may be. Nothing working out. And then now you see these people stealing, doing whatever, robbing, taking, but you don't want to stoop that low neither.
Correct.
And then you get an
But if
opportunity.
it's absolutely necessary,
You feel me?
know,
You get an
I feel
opportunity.
God sees that. You get what I'm saying? And they probably will be excused to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? These people gotta eat. They gotta, you know, they need
Righteous.
clothes on their back. They need shelter. You get what I'm saying? But
It's not like
at
doing
the
it with
end
the
of the day,
intentions.
you know, like if as long as they know they going in with the intentions to just get the necessity, you get what I'm saying, and not be greedy.
Righteous.
Yeah,
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 because
Yeah, that's what I'm
greed.
saying. Like, not
It's
out of
different.
greed. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, I ain't taking. It's just this person did something to take, and you don't know nothing. Like I said, a person steal from the bank, drop the bag. You gonna get a bag back to them? We all real people.
It's
We
not likely.
You know what's
bro,
crazy?
It's not no movie.
Nah, it's crazy. Morally, my mother raised me to be that person. So when I grew up as that
Even
person.
a thief, though.
Like
See a person,
I've seen,
you know
bro.
the
I've
intention
seen
was
people who
stealing.
drop whole ass wallets with like checks and
Nah,
shit.
that's
I mean,
different, though. I'm talking
me
about
personally, like, you know, like that was one time, like, but like it wasn't me personally. It was the person that I was with. Like me personally, if I see you drop your shit, morally, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna call. I'm gonna try to yell at you. I'm gonna try everything.
If you nearby still. If you
Yeah,
nearby.
nah,
If I see you in my sight and I know that you dropped it, like you in my vision,
Yeah,
so you know, like.
oh boy, yeah, you drop it, but if it's no, that shit.
But then, oh my bad, bro. I've had my iPhone pop out my pocket while bikes in Central Park, and like there was this Indian guy that was riding bikes as well, and this nigga picked up my phone, bro, and put it in his pocket and took it to the location that he was going to, and he called the last person who I talked to, which was my ex.
Yeah.
And the nigga called the phone. He was like, "Yo, I'm at this location. If y'all won't come get it, I'm gonna be here for 25 minutes. If y'all can get here in 25 minutes, come get it."
Right.
Now look,
That's
listen,
righteous.
right?
So it's like that's why I move how I
This
move.
is
Like I
something-
already know.
This is something that you would want somebody to do for you.
Righteous.
You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So in that aspect, I totally agree with trying to get it back to the person as much as possible. You can look through the wallet before taking anything. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Look for a number to try to call to
Bro,
see if they know this person.
No cap.
You find all right, cool.
But as far
I've
as
had people-
as far as look,
keeping
No
the way
excuses.
that I think of
Righteous.
it, the way that I think of it right now is, look, there is people in the world that's gonna take from you right now because you somebody that takes from others. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just
It's the energy.
and
That's
we
energy.
be too deep into satanic behavior, demonic shit. You
Righteous.
get what I'm saying? So
Righteous.
there's already people in this world that's gonna that God is well aware of. You get what I'm saying? That's in this place to hand you back what you hand into this earth. You
Righteous.
get what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I'm accepting of that. You get what I'm saying? By
Yeah.
now. But as far as like, nigga, with the way that it's supposed to be, I don't feel like, you get what I'm saying, like you should take from somebody that's taking from others just because, you get what I'm saying. Now, if it's absolutely necessary, like I said,
No, we got a thing called street justice, and then they got a higher plane that we don't really know too much about, and that's a whole different justice from the street justice that we were raised on.
Correct.
So that's why, you know, like I see where you're going at, because he's breaking it down and he's breaking the barriers. Like he thinking on a higher plane. He thinking like you got to answer to the Most High when you leave, motherfucker. No matter, you know, so if Joe over there go rob a bank, and you know what I mean, like, and morally you go rob this nigga because you know he was in wrong. He like, yeah, it's right. As on a street level maybe, but like on that higher plane, on that higher level, you just stole from somebody, so it's still theft. And it's still stealing, and it's still not looked at.
If you somebody
righteous.
much more intellectual than the average person that grows up in this circumstance that where your back is against the wall, then obviously I would expect more from you.
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're
Now,
gonna
there
be
are
disciplined
people that
even
are
more.
not- that not in time to
On this earth, bro, that has way more poverty than you ever seen. Honestly, spoiled.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
Let me.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Let me lay this down real quick. You forgetting about the have-nots. You feel me? It's places where they don't have EBT. You ain't got no baby, you ain't getting it.
yeah.
You got places where there's no housing. They knocked all the
Talking to the
projects
mic,
down.
bro.
Nah,
There's
yeah,
no housing, no
but
public housing.
I'm not.
Look, listen, hold
Yeah.
on. That's not the extent. There's people that only got 3 outfits to wear, bro. They gotta. What do you mean? We got that amongst us. Just because the person can look good don't mean nothing. This is you in the city.
I would
If
say
you don't make it look good, you get clowned. But what do they go through? What do they got to do to make it through the night?
I would say this, right? That person, they probably don't have that much faith, or like I said, if they gotta take to survive, God sees that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's wrong if that type of person takes from somebody.
You have to be made a believer to have faith, ain't you? You have to be a believer to have faith, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So if you've never seen anything to make you believe, how will you? That don't mean you don't believe, you won't believe, or you're atheist.
Well, I feel like
I believe that the theory of morality, whether the simple understanding of morality is, it comes naturally. You get what I'm saying? From birth up until you a certain age, you know and you learn what's right from wrong.
Of course, you know that we have a conscience. Your body even tell you when you something don't feel right. It's such thing. You ever did something wrong, you're like, man, or did something you wasn't aware of it being wrong, but this just don't feel right. It don't sit right with me. You were raised under others. Certain things wouldn't feel right. The first time I tried, it made me extra paranoid because I knew I was wrong. Couldn't look nobody dead. I couldn't look nobody in the eye. You understand what I'm saying?
Morally, we know wrong from right.
Right.
Like from elementary. Like once you get a conscience, you start. That's when you know what I'm saying. You start learning wrong from right. Like But I mean, you have the decision that's the only thing about this whole being able to be a free person and being able to live and not really have any barriers. You have the choice to make decisions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I made those decisions that I made,
I would say,
well, I'm not done. But when I had that time and I wasn't this person that I am today, like I always say, but when I made those decisions, I made them consciously. I thought about it. Right. I didn't just make a move. If I went right, I was like, damn, I could go to jail a day.
Right, you knew what you signed up for.
I could die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like I knew what I was doing. I never was a dummy. Like, I never just jumped off the porch just because peer pressure ain't never forced me to do anything. Like, everything I did, I wanted to do. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, morally, do things, and we, you know what I mean? Like, we don't think about the consequences. At times, maybe your brain ain't all the way fully mature. You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot of, some people got to fall and hit the ass a few times to learn, but at the end of the day, the Most High knows that, and the Most High knows that he has to deal with every individual on a different level. Everybody don't have mental, bro. Like, so it's like some people he favor a little bit more because he know they lack, and some people he gonna be fucking upset with because he like, damn, I gave you intelligence, I gave you brilliance, and you chose to do this. So I mean, yeah, morally, we do make mistakes.
That's why it's a big difference between a boy and a man.
But a mistake is mistake is something you do unknowingly. Now you fucking up and you thinking decisions that you making before you fuck up.
That's a decision.
That's a decision.
That's a fact.
So that's not a mistake. That's something you processed and you thought about.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I kind of agree on both because I was in the street. So on a moral level, you know what I mean? With the street shit, I'm like, yeah, nigga, if a nigga rob a nigga, he fucked up. And then nigga get that nigga, then that was street justice. But in the eyes of the Most High, if you do something like that, that's morally wrong. Yeah. I don't want to hold the floor too much.
I got my own opinions about my Most High. Everybody's relationship with the Lord is their own relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's like
I know I was told we were made in his image. So there's no way my God don't have a sense of humor. There's no way I feel like my God, you know what I mean, is stuck up. And you know what I mean by stuck up. If you don't have an idea what I mean by stuck up, that means character. You're too sedity. You feel like you're better than you're too great for something, you know?
Talking to Mike, bro. Gotta come up.
Y'all can hear me? Yeah, let me get a little louder here. I'm trying not to be loud. I'm usually the wild card. I seen last episode.
Put your mic down.
I mean, I gotta get myself situated. I'm trying.
Get it right, bro, because you gotta talk it to that mic, man, so we can hear you. I hear you like right here, but I don't hear you in the mic.
I can hear myself. I'm just not the loud card right now. You know.
You know.
You smack right now.
Nah, I'm not smack.
It's the weed.
I'm chilling, nigga.
Now I'm telling you, get up on that mic, nigga.
I'm up on that motherfucker.
All right.
This nigga wants you to hug that bitch.
About to start, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I spit out fire. But yeah, I feel like my Lord, our God, for people who could birth a culture such as the culture we're in and to touch so many different people in so many different places, I feel like our Lord is similar. I feel like my Lord,
I don't know, yeah, bro.
my God is like Dave Chappelle, some shit like that. You know what I mean? I feel like my God is very raw.
Hell yeah, I could agree.
Where my kind of people come from, our God gotta be a special type of person. Individuals.
No cap. I definitely could agree though. The reason I do agree is because, like, okay, when I used to pray in front of people, like out loud, I use profanity at times. Like if I'm upset, I talk to God how I talk to God. And I feel like, you know what I mean, my relationship with God is like unlike no other motherfucker because like I'm honest enough to be who I really am.
Yeah.
Like I ain't the motherfucker who gonna get up there and be like, dear God, and like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, I'm fucked up today. Like, Most High, I need you. Like, please come through for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit ain't going right for me. Like, that's the type of nigga I am, and that's my relationship. So I definitely feel where you coming from. I'm raw with when I speak to the most, I'm raw.
And that's the
like no cap.
That's the messed up part about religion, because we got religion mixed in with such a judgmental world. Every religion judges the other. Every other group of people, a different tribe of people looks at the other tribe and they dictate or say something.
If you want to talk about, if we talk about religion,
they all feel like they right though. That's why.
Yeah.
Every form of religion today has been touched by the devil. If you really think about it.
Yeah. That's why me personally, bro, I don't really categorize myself in a religion because you know, like, I got my relationship and I have my journey. I believe a lot. You get what I'm saying? As far as the Christian Bible, you get what I'm saying? But I consider myself a full-blown Christian. Probably not, bro, because things have been tampered with for thousands of years by now. I don't know the true story. You get what I'm saying? But I know where my journey went, where it's at right now.
Righteous.
I could dig that shit, bro. I respect it.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm a firm believer that there's a creator. And I know there's a creator. I know something created everything that's amongst us today. These trees that just come out the ground, these grass, the fucking air that we cannot see.
You know what I was talking about earlier with someone? Basically, right? Yeah. They stopped writing these testimonies with these prophets thousands of years ago.
Right.
What happened in between the time that they stopped and the last book that they wrote up until now? What happened to the prophets from then till now? Bro, there's prophets up until this day and age, I feel. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their testimony. You get what I'm saying? It's not being recorded, though. You get what I'm saying? Nothing is being recorded because they don't want to publicize certain things.
It's plenty prophets. It's just now it's the platform.
We got self-prophets.
It's the platform of the prophet. Before the prophet was word of mouth. You heard? It was word stretch from people who traveled. That's how that word got around back in the day. Now you got so many different platforms. You can be silenced. You can be tuned out. Ye is a prophet. Shout out to Ye. You know what I mean? Prophets are not always correct. Are not always right. For one. Negro, what's the name? Nostradamus. With the dude
that used to like he had the like the
with the 2013 and all of that. False.
Yeah.
All the way off, brother.
He was talking about the what's the calendar? The who calendar? The Mayan calendar? Yeah, the Mayan calendar. I remember. Yeah, I know
brother. About. Sorry. Shout out to you though. Anyway, next.
But nah, I mean, your environment and what you've been through and the things that you go through and the things that you've seen coming up can play a major part on your mindset and the things, and the whole way of development of your mind and the way that you think and process shit. Because, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. A lot of people may not know that. If you didn't know, you know. But coming up where I come from, I'm stuttering today. I ain't practice. I ain't warm up. I ain't get this shit together. But coming up where I come from, man, like you see a lot of things, man, and you experience a lot of things before it's time for you to really witness it. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of things you think may not be normalized in other places are normalized where I'm from, like death and murder and robbery and theft early
sex and things like
early sex and shit like that and drinking and smoking and, like at an early age. So it's like, these things are normalized. So when things are normalized, you have to break the barrier once you get your own mental and you're able to think for yourself. And you really have to do the work and, like destroy to rebuild yourself. But a lot of people don't know anything about that. And that's not something a lot of people are taught. I wasn't taught this, but I read books. And that's something that always saved my ass. The fact that I read books and I seen Destroy and Rebuild. And I was like, damn, I got to destroy this old version of myself. And I got to build this new motherfucker to the point where he's unbreakable and undamageable. See what I'm saying? And he got to be very righteous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very righteous. I mean, like, yeah.
That's not a quick process. I'm still in the process of that myself, bro.
Man,
I'm trying to destroy the old me. You know what I mean?
Man, I feel it.
In order to replace a habit, though, you got to find a new habit, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but
sometimes you got to change all your habits or most of them. You feel me? Because a lot of them coincide with each other.
You wouldn't be you anymore.
Nah, yeah, but when you want to, like he said, he changed a lot of ways and gave himself a whole different vision.
Nah, of course.
And then I removed myself from the environment.
So let me ask y'all believe in like self-programming?
Yeah,
I believe in self-programming.
Of course.
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely.
Word.
We self-program, but then more than anything, motherfuckers are just programmed in general. Because it's like, dog, if you look at social media and you look at the things that they putting in our projector, if you look at TV and you see the elements that they putting out there for children to see, like they pushing all this gay culture to children now. But when we was coming up, like it was like violence, it was drugs, nigga. It was like, you know what I mean? Like it was straight gangster shit. Like they was pushing that to us, and it was cool to us to see this, like, you know what I mean, to see this shit. Like, it was like,
I ain't gonna lie, them early 2000 videos was it, bro. Like Big Pimpin' and all of them videos, and popping champagne on the broads and throwing that money.
Man, what?
That was lit. From 2000, from 98 to 2005, it was some very ill videos, bro.
Man, no cap. That shit influenced me in a way because I remember, like, Juvenile was like, he ain't eat no pussy. And I was like, I ain't eat no pussy. Like, and I'm a grown ass man, and like, bitch, like, you ain't eat no pussy. And I'm like, nah. She like, boy, you better stop playing. You better grow the fuck up.
Same group of niggas made us eat pussy too.
Hey, no cap, the same niggas.
Same group of niggas, man.
Yo, so like, what's your definition of self-programming?
Self-programming. Okay, so I used to dig deep and dive deep into like researching information and like just learning shit. Like whatever it was I was in, if I was in street shit, I was online watching fucking First 48 to see how to get away with shit. I was watching bank robberies online to see like how them niggas fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
you trying to be a career criminal.
I'm just saying, like whatever it was I did, I researched and I watched niggas and you know what I mean? Like I just spectated, like, and I just studied, like whatever it is. Even if it was football, I watched footage. If it was fucking music videos, I watched fucking do-it-yourself music videos. I watched how to shoot a music video, how to perfect angles. I watch, like, you know what I mean, like on YouTube and shit. Like I perfect everything I do. I watch it, I study, I analyze, I spectate. So what were we talking about again? I'm just trying to make sure I'm on
Self-programming.
Okay, so
originally we talking about
okay, well, I guess I self-program myself by analyzing, spectating,
this nigga
and deep diving with information. Nah, but I'm one of those, so I guess that's how I program myself. So,
see, that's one thing about the Rod Napple podcast. Man, we were the raws, man. You understand me?
No cap. We might fuck up every now and then. I be smoking weed and shit, nigga.
We only could be us, man. You already know.
Yeah. I self-program myself. I mean, but I self-program myself with the right shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you could program yourself with, you program yourself with a lot of, you know what I mean, toxic shit and bullshit and shit that ain't feeding your soul. But like, you know, I'm at the age now and ever not. Like, nigga, if I'm doing something, it's for a purpose. So yeah, I self-program myself. I read information. I look for things to build my character up and make me a better person.
Yeah. So look, like for me, self-program could go as far as studying and programming yourself to have a certain amount of knowledge of certain things. You get what I'm saying? Like what you were saying. And then it could go as far as like literally programming how your everyday life goes. You get what I'm saying?
Righteous.
Like, so like basically, like let's say I eat at 3 p.m. every day for the next week.
You're going to create a system.
I'm going to create exactly a schedule, a system, and program my body to be hungry at that time every day after that. You get what I'm saying? And as long as you keep up with a certain, you know, mechanism or technique, you could self-program yourself to anything. Thinking positive, eating, sleeping at a certain time, whatever works.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I feel like even when you program yourself physically, your mental will be affected some way somehow as well too, because you know your physical and mental go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like you say, you on a diet, like you just said, you on a food diet. If your brain ain't strong enough, you ain't gonna be able to keep it. You be cheating every other day. You checking your weight, your shit be sky high. You feel me? You don't cut out your carbs. But my overall point was, if you want to self-program yourself physically, be ready mentally, and vice versa.
Yeah.
About that self-programming shit.
Nah, that's a fact. The mental shit is a huge part of it.
Transitioning from a boy to a man, you're programming yourself.
Yeah, the mental part of it is huge.
You're breaking the program your parents set for you. Damn, niggas got beepers.
Oh,
in this
shit
bitch.
going crazy right now.
That's a
Niggas
fact.
got beepers in this bitch right now.
Usually we got the typical ambulance or police sirens coming through this motherfucker. But today we got ringers for you niggas.
They ain't working tonight.
Hey, it wouldn't be Riding Out a podcast if we ain't have something happen, you dig?
And
But
it's a Friday too.
How y'all feel about being self-destructful as far as like tearing yourself down?
That come in with like what he was saying
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the programming
That's a
yourself.
fact.
You
Right?
feel
Since
me?
I know.
It all coincide with like it's spiritually, mentally, physically, and then it's emotionally. And then in one way or another, they all gonna affect each other. So for instance, we're gonna start with emotions. Us as men, right? The average female feel like we program ourselves to be like, fuck them. We could be deeply in love with them today. And if they decide they want to leave, we gonna go out and fuck the next bitch. And they think it's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's feelings or it's love, and they know it's not love, but they feel like we gave up the love with them, just like this.
Yeah.
They don't understand like it might have just happened on some coincidence thing, and we want to escape. It don't got nothing to do with no feelings, but emotionally we couldn't control ourselves, so the physical kicked in, and mentally because of what we was going through, we ain't allow our mental to gain any type of control.
Word.
You feel me? So it's like now as men, as you get older with different cycles of women and even other friendships you go through, you learn how to program yourself in each stage. But it's all about what you go through and how you take it. Because some people go through experiences and don't grasp them right. You feel where I'm coming from? Just like when we all in school, we all went to school regardless of where, got offered the same dumbass books. But we all grasped something different from those books.
Righteous.
From those teachers that came in and tried to give us that knowledge.
The books for surely only tell half the story.
Yeah, definitely. So for that kid out there right now who on that block and he sees up and he ready. But we got the opportunity to tell him something right now. What the fuck can we tell that kid possibly right now? Every individual at the table to stop this motherfucker from going out there and destructing his life and killing his dreams and stopping his whole life from going right now.
It's sad, right? And they don't never want to think about it, but like from my little mishaps in life, being in the streets too, I could say like, you think that person that you about to go out for and give up everything would have did it for you if the shoe was on the other foot? And you got to just be real with yourself. Right? You feel me? That's what come first, because all of that, oh nah, let that die down. You feel where I'm coming from? It ain't worth it. Some people don't want to think like that because what if that person also noticed him? What if he trying to get his ready to go?
Right.
You feel me? So now it's really a split-second life decision. So back to the block part is like, is that what you want to be out there for? Because like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot, would that person be out there doing that for you?
Righteous.
I would say.
What would you say?
I would say try not to even put yourself in that position.
You're in that position. Nah, it's there. It's there. And you stopping them.
Yeah, I would just tell the nigga to value himself more. You get what I'm saying? Like, if
I'm that kid. I'm that kid. Tell me exactly how you tell that kid. I'm that kid.
If there's any escape route, any mechanism, any possibility you see to escape that situation,
Kill my brother.
Yeah, see?
Like I said earlier, though, I believe in leaving it in God's hands. You get what I'm saying?
No, not earlier. I wasn't here earlier, nigga. He killed my brother. and that nigga right there, and I got my shit right now.
Yeah, I would tell the nigga not.
Sometimes God put people in your lap for a purpose.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well,
like
I'm gonna go around the table. I just had to do it. I had to do it.
Cause
I
now
had
you
to.
saying, yeah.
I gotta put you in the shoes.
Yeah,
You see what
You're
I'm saying?
saying a brother, that's a whole nother. You feel me? That's hard to get in somebody's head for that.
Though. I wouldn't advise him to get revenge though. That's my
Nah,
personal.
I'm saying, I'm that little nigga right now. Like, he killed my brother. That nigga right there, right now. I got my shit. Nigga, what's up? Like, nigga is up.
Me personally, not to cut you off, right? That's where you see how you say you righteous now, right?
Mhm.
And you talk about morals. We ain't get like morals and principles. You feel me? At the end of the day, you value your morals. You feel me? That's how you like. That's what you are. You feel me? That's what you stand by. But the principles, those are the rules you set for yourself. You feel me? So if you want to be righteous, it's fucked up. You will mind your business, because you want to sit there for 15, not even 10 minutes and hope you could beg this person not to kill a person that just killed their brother.
Yeah.
You as a man,
I
would
mean,
you
me
do it?
personally,
I know myself. I ain't gonna listen. So
That's what I'm trying to say.
I
So
know
you
this
going
man.
not saying
ask
waste
me
your
that question.
time.
Y'all gonna have to
But
ask me
yeah,
that
like
question.
if a person you watching, like you know this your neighborhood, so you know you trying to step away, like you said, become righteous. You trying to change your life, and a dude you know how his brother died, and you see what's about to go down. You from the streets, so as a man, you gonna go stop that from happening? What do you think you could say to stop another person from killing a man that killed their brother?
Personally and foremost, man, I'm here for you, brother. If anybody ain't here for you right now, I'm here for you. I'm serious.
You think it's that simple though?
Nah. This is what I would tell him. Like, y'all able to see y'all opinions and what y'all say. Like, I'm here for you right now, bro. Like, man, I got a video company, dog. If you struggling, you got anything you going through, my nigga. Like, I bring you on a job. I'll pay you out my pocket, nigga. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get the fuck out of here. Tell me how you feeling, you know what I mean? Like, if you need somebody to talk to, nigga, take my number down, gang. You can hit me whenever. Like, nigga, I'm an ass on the first ring. I'm here, dog. Like, if you feel like you're in the jam, you feel like you about to fuck up, nigga, fuck. I know you ain't looking for no mentor. I'm not done. I know you ain't looking for no mentor or nothing, nigga. But like, bro, if I could do anything in my possibility to stop you from making this mistake right now, my nigga, just come with me.
But what if it's not a mistake to them? You talking about somebody killing their brother?
There's two people about to go at it with each
No, I
other.
didn't say two people about to go at it with each other. I said the nigga. No, I didn't say that. You heard the story wrong.
all right, let me say something right
I
there.
didn't say that.
Let me say
Everybody at this table heard what I said with you,
Let me
nigga.
say something like that. Let me say something. In a heated moment like that, and you said you know this person, right?
I ain't say nah. You don't know.
That's what he just said.
I broke it down to him like if he would know the person.
So if
he
I
asked
knew the
question.
person, if I knew the person in a heated moment like that, you don't know what you gonna say, but you gonna convince that kid to put that gun down.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't predict what you gonna say in a situation
You
like
can't.
that. Cause you don't know what you're doing. This kid might be so damn angry and clap you for coming in between.
No cap.
Yeah, so would
Sometimes
you want to stop another person from killing the person that killed their brother? We not talking about.
It depends on how close you and that person is, or how close I am with that person. So
No cap. If I give a fuck about you.
Other people, they
All right, so if it was you, would you listen to me as a stranger?
I told you I'm not, nigga.
All right, what about you as a stranger?
If I pick up iron,
That
I
person
know
over
I'm
there
not
killed your brother. You got the chop. You ready? I'm random.
My
Yo, what
faith-
you doing?
my
Nah,
faith-
don't do
my
that.
faith is
I'm
my
here
faith,
for you.
No matter the outcome.
I ain't
Who the
gonna
fuck
lie.
is you, nigga? And you gonna start shooting? 'Cause now
I
your
ain't gonna-
target might be getting away.
I always was that kid that could be talked out of situation. Always was that kid. If it was the right person at the right time, I could be talked out that situation. I always was that kid.
You said brother.
Nah, bro,
Word.
I'm saying,
brother. If you
Everybody
my
here got a
my-
brother?
My father child, my mother child.
Yeah,
nigga,
everybody
you're
here
gone.
got a brother,
You're
right?
gone. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
taking that risk.
You got a brother?
I'm taking that risk.
You got a brother?
yeah, I got a brother.
So he's still here, right?
Yeah, he's there.
So somebody was to have done that to your brother, and you face to face with them, or they in range of you doing what they did to your brother. You going, bro? In all
I hate
reality,
to be
you don't
a
hear
liar,
nothing.
bruh. I'd be a lie if I said I would not want to retaliate for my little brother, but
Right.
morally and and the message I'm trying to get across, like do the fucking right thing and try to talk the person out of it if you could. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but this come back to what he asked: programming yourself. Now you could program yourself to whatever morally, but now
Damn,
you got
now you
this.
fucked me up with
Now
that
it's a
one.
crash. Boom. Your brother, you feel me? Regardless of what y'all went through, regardless of the relationship right now, that's your brother. You ain't thinking about the relationship right now. You thinking about when y'all was little. You feel me? You thinking about when
Yup.
nothing else mattered but y'all. You feel where I'm coming from? He took that from you. Before you couldn't talk, you wasn't chilling with your brother just because your lives was separate. But now you can't see your brother ever again, and you gonna let him go keep enjoying his life while your brother in the dirt.
Damn, bro. I mean, personally, hell no, I'm not about to let a nigga enjoy life on my little brother in the dirt. But bro, morally, if I see a kid about to make a move like that and make a decision, and I feel like, I mean, cause like, dog, at the end of the day, I feel like I was put here. I feel like my duty and what I was put here for and my purpose is to help other people. Like that's a calling that came to me. Like, so once that came to me, I was like, dog, if I feel like I can help, if I feel like I could, even if I'm going out on a ledge, my nigga, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm serious though. I'm being honest.
But like I said though, in a situation like that, you cannot predict what you're going to say.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know I'm gonna try. I know I'm gonna try.
You might have to get on your fucking knees and beg that man, bro, if you love him that much.
You know, people.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, bro.
I've been in a situation like that where I got the fucking words I didn't fucking know. All I know is I went back and told the big bros, yo, I just had to stop the young boy from. And good, nigga, what did you say? I don't know what the fuck I said.
I had people save my life, nigga, like, and stop me from doing dumb shit coming up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And the nigga, all right, bro, yeah, take this weed, nigga. Take my weed and go. Just whatever.
No cap.
Get put up, my nigga. Go think about this shit. Like, really think about it. Like, you don't know what you're gonna say. I know I'm gonna say some prolific shit. If I like the shorty, if I know his folks, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna give you the bright side and the dark side. Because everything is more dark than light anyway.
Wow.
That's the facts.
But back to what you said, even morally, right? We could put this in a person, a civilian, somebody's father. I was just watching a show like that. Feel me? It's a show. It's crazy. A little cop show. It's called East New York, 74th Precinct or whatever. And one of that, 74th though, about the episode. Nah, not the neighborhood. I'm from that. My area is 75th Precinct, but the show is 74th. Long story short, in the episode, unsolved murder in the projects. Then some white dude got killed that was worth some bread. They was telling them to focus on the white dude murder more, obviously, because money, publicity, and all that. Yeah. Long story short, the pops felt the way. Regular civilian, he worked. He ain't trapped. He wasn't in the streets. You feel me? You know what he did? He went his legal gun. They don't want to help. I know who killed my son. They want to act like they don't know who killed them. All right, I'm gonna go kill him myself. So that type of thing is difficult because in the show, what they did was they knew he was running down on him. They seen him. They seen the whole movement before. They knew he had the gun. You could tell by his movements. Instead of them running and arresting him, like you said, come in the morals now, the police, they just ran down and arrested the nigga to take him off the street. You feel where I'm coming from? Yeah. So you can never really, that's something like it could go 100 different ways. You feel where I'm coming from? It's going to have 100 different opinions.
You never tell until you in that
it got to happen. You feel me? It's like one of them situations, like what I always tell people, if you don't got what we were speaking on, brothers or a parent, we all at an age of grandparents. Somebody say, oh, my grandfather passed. If everybody else around you still got their grandparents, they don't know what you're going through and they don't know how you think. They don't know how much your life could have changed behind that. You feel where I'm coming from? Because regardless of what you're going through with them people, you could pick up the phone and call them.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, though. Like, coming where I come from, dog, like, I don't know. It's by the gift of God, dog. But, like, it's like a gift and a curse. But, like, God used to send, like, bad people my way. But when they came my way, they was good people. Like, they never brought that dumb shit that they be on. Like, if they was robbing niggas, if they was killing niggas, whatever the fuck they was doing when it came around me. Like, I don't know, bro. Like everything was just normal. Everything was straight. You see what I'm saying? But like my little nigga B, man, I ain't gonna say his full name, but like as long as my little nigga B was around me, sky free. I ain't had nothing to worry about. Soon as niggas start branching off and they start moving around, and that's when niggas go getting jammed up and shit. And I'm like, but I'm instilling in them the whole time. But niggas like, man, you preaching to me, dog, like type shit. But like, you know what I mean, like. Certain people, you know what I mean? Your mentality don't be ready for the shit niggas be telling you. You know what I mean? Like, you be a young nigga, you be on your dumb shit. Nigga be like, man, you got to get your shit together, man. You got to do right. Nigga don't be want to hear that shit. I mean, I don't know why young niggas, when I was a young nigga, I didn't want to hear that shit neither. You know, but I listened. I was a sponge. I listened.
It's a part of the process.
You know why, though? Because it's like most of us that even ever thought that way didn't have a father in the household to tell us this stuff.
It's not
and
true.
Tell us what to
It's not
do.
true.
You get what
My
I'm saying?
father was there full time. This is the difference. It's a part of the process. That's why my father used to tell me, everything you did, son, I did it. Probably did it better 10 times. I know I know your moves before you make your own moves.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of the process. Your uncles done did it. Your grandfather did it. That nigga over there walking across the street you don't know, his people done did it. It's a part of. It's a transition from being a hard headed young man growing into. It's going to happen, my brother.
Yeah, you gotta bump your
Nah,
ass.
but the way that you prevent it, the way that you prevent it from happening is you bring your children up in the right area, teach them the right morals,
Make
you
them
get what
well
I'm saying?
balanced.
Your area
But
don't mean nothing.
The only way to do that is to have some type of financial freedom.
Your area
But you
don't
know what's
mean
crazy?
nothing.
You could do that,
None of
and then you
means
could be
nothing.
crutching your kid.
None of that means
Like, you know what I mean?
nothing.
Like, you could raise your kids on good values, make sure they got everything they need coming up,
Bro,
make sure they
look
go to
at
the right
Jews,
schools,
bro.
and then
Look at the Jews, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They kids do not be coming up on that type of time, bro. They don't let them watch all of the shit that we let our children
That's not
watch,
true,
bro.
bro.
They don't let.
Me
They don't let
personally,
them-
I have no.
Majority of them don't, but you
There's
be
more
having some of them
crime-
that
Nah,
you know
nah,
renegade.
nah.
Believe it or
that's a
not,
fact.
there's more crime going on in the burbs, bro, than behind the walls of the projects, bro. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, but it's what they consider the white collar crimes.
Crime is crime, my brother.
Yeah, but it's not. Our crime is more violent.
We talking about guns, gang activity. Like, you think gangbangers don't have money to live in the burbs? That's what you
We're
saying?
not saying they don't have the money to live there. We
Talking
saying
your
how they
money.
out here living.
Who sells drugs in the suburbs?
You'd be surprised.
Shit, nigga, I was selling
Yeah,
drugs in the
you'd be
suburbs.
surprised. There's people coming from over here driving over the,
I ain't
to
gonna
the
cap.
Who
suburbs.
you think selling drugs in the suburbs? One of them niggas who probably grew up over there, or got a friend who figured, oh, I could come over here by so and do my thug thizzle. It's everywhere.
But it's usually somebody
Moving your
outside of
kids-
there
My
doing it.
my mother and father moved me, nigga, from Crown Heights, 2005. Hottest summer I can recall, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? She thought she was moving me to the big, beautiful side of Atlanta, Georgia. It's a house, 3-bedroom, the dog, the picket fence. Yeah, it was all of that. Nigga, I went to school with thugs.
Gangsters.
The projects down the street. You understand what I'm saying? It's everywhere. Everywhere is the same, my nigga.
Nah, it's not the same. They got
It's
similarities.
Bro, you can
But it's
do
the
it.
difference
And
is it's not the
Then you
same.
try to keep your kid from the shit, and now with this free world shit going on, your kid gonna see it and do the shit behind your back, and then you gotta hope.
But that's why you don't keep them from it. You got to keep them woke to it. But you got to let them. You got to show them.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to show them. You have to
Your
project it.
Your man's over here wanting to go ahead and blow the back. Financial stability.
Not even financial stability, because in reality, you sometimes financial stability make your kids materialistic.
Yeah,
it does.
Nah.
And crushed because now they dependent on
You can have money and not show your kid.
That's what I'm trying to say. Financial, what's financial stability to
they
you?
are. You're supposed to teach your kid about
Yeah,
financial literature.
Once they reach high school, you don't teach.
No.
Although you're gonna teach them how to count.
Derek Grace teaches children how to break down guns. He teaches them financial literature. He teaches them about.
I love Derek Grace. Shout out to him.
They're supposed to know.
I understand. That's them being just informed. Period. That's what he chose.
That's
to teach
programming them.
Usually, when you have
everybody
that
don't
knowledge,
listen, bro. Those are his children. They
You got
probably
some
learn
type
the
of-
way
you've
him
already
or his wife
practiced.
learned. Everybody is not the same. It ain't gonna go the same for everybody.
No, I'm saying, but kids should know about financial literature. If we know about financial literature in fucking school, coming up from elementary to high school, we would be well more set for fucking living as adults. My nigga, like, we just get thrown out there to the wolves. Like, nigga, you get out of high school, they ain't teach you about the credit system and none of that shit. They just throw you out there. You getting credit cards in college and you buying clothes and bullshit and, you know what I mean? You doing this. You don't know nothing about money until you fucking grown. And credit really matter when you're trying to get your first car or your first house or, you know what I mean, or your apartment or some shit. Credit never mattered until we fucking got grown. Credit should have been mattering as children because you could be. You know what I mean, if you got the right parents,
you can't say that,
bro. If you have the right parents, if you have the right parents,
like I said, everybody different, bro. Everybody situation.
Now you supposed to teach your
I
children.
knew-
you supposed to teach your kids about money.
I knew of credit. Okay, you can teach your kids about credit. All right, cool. But that don't mean necessarily they're gonna grow and having debt or some shit like that. Everybody's situation is different.
But the thing is, you cannot say as a parent that I didn't teach that child about this.
No credit is no credit.
No credit is bad credit.
No No credit.
It's not
No
credit.
credit,
It's
bro.
no credit. That's the same thing.
It's not bad credit.
No credit is the same as bad credit, bro. Anybody will tell you that.
Nah, bro. I took out a $30,000 loan with no credit, bro. Let's talk about it.
You got a co-signer?
No cosigner, $500 down, gang.
You put something down.
$500. I still got to
I'm
prove.
talking about with good credit, you wouldn't have had to pay anything. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So,
I don't even think it
He's
matters
saying
if I
no
put
credit is better than bad credit. That's what he's saying.
Nah.
In so many words, you say you got a $30,000
Because
loan.
with bad credit
no,
for
wait, no.
$30,000, he would have had to put at least 10 bands.
Exactly.
Been on the train around this
Word.
And I ain't gonna
It's
front with
5, 10
bad
bands.
credit. They would have said, "Yo, we'll give you 20,000, but you gotta put." Nah, he would have had to put like 4 bands down for that 20.
It was high interest. rates.
And
Is high interest rate? You still paying that bitch off? That shit good?
I ain't paid that bitch though. I get
It's
it.
forgivable?
Nah, nigga, fuck it. Hey, fuck it.
That shit to this day,
He
gang.
preaching all this shit, setting up his grandkids for the. You got to pay off.
Nah, I still got investments and
You see the
assets.
shit I be
so-
talking about? You see the shit I be
I
talking
still
about?
got investments and assets, and I pay
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah, nigga.
And I still pay
Well,
that.
you
You
gotta
heard?
set up some of the
AMC, this nigga
motherfucking
preach AMC to me every day. This nigga be like, you better invest in AMC. I'd be like, God damn, I told you I ain't investing in no AMC, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, certain.
But how don't you crush your kids, dog?
Different strokes for different folks. How don't you crush
Yeah,
your
like,
kids?
you know what I mean? Like, you know how.
Let them live, bro, organically, my dog. Yeah, you control the tempo because you're the parent, of course, but let the kids be kids still. Don't steal their child.
Nah.
How do you not crush your kids?
I don't agree with that because you gotta prepare your kids, bro.
What age you started dressing yourself?
We
What
trying
age
to
did
break
you
a
start dressing-
generational curse, gang.
Bro, what age did
I'm
you
trying to see how we do
What
this.
age did you start
We
dressing
need to
yourself?
teach them financial
Hold on,
literature.
bro.
All right.
Let's
Financial
go.
literature.
We gonna get to all that. Einstein, let me just ask you this though, right quick. What age did you start dressing yourself or picking out your clothes and getting yourself ready for school in your household? Did your parents allow that? What age?
Probably at a very young age, bro.
Nah, you gotta give me a definite age.
Shit, nah, I probably could vouch for it.
I know when I first matched my uptown.
7, I ain't gonna front. Word 2.
Gang.
Not saying the exact outfit. I've been dressed like picking my clothes since school.
Like 7.
The first time I went, even if it was preschool, daycare, when it was time for me to go
Dressing
around,
myself to about 4th
I got
grade.
the pick. Not
Nah, me
saying
too.
everything
Only
added up.
time I ain't get the pick
I don't
was
buy
on
the
like
craze,
picture
nigga.
day and shit.
Nah, my
Yeah,
mind
But
was.
nah, word 2, I picked. If I could show you, word 2, I had a phase of wanting to do football
I would
jerseys.
pick my sneakers, but
You feel me?
It wasn't based on what I
My
felt.
mind do dress me, nigga.
That
My mind do dress me, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Right now.
Hey, my dudes had me slide, nigga.
Y'all went to school
I ain't have a
looking
stable
crazy,
house.
My dead ass
I
had
already
some
know
times I
it was
went
a
to
lot.
school
I already know
looking
it was,
crazy.
nigga. This situation was different, nigga.
Nah, I had some times I went to school looking crazy though. I ain't gonna say I didn't.
I never did.
Cause I done had some times I'm
Well,
being
that's-
interested in my mother, letting me be
My
free.
mother knew I was.
but I was also around fashion, so I knew it was trending. Like now,
all that.
ain't
whatever
no
fashion
saying
shit,
right or
fuck
wrong.
all
As
that.
a kid, you started knowing what you
You're
liked as
a-
toys.
you're a
I know what I
kid.
wanted
You're a
as
kid.
clothing, nigga.
No,
Right or wrong. As a
like
kid, you liked what toys you liked. Right or wrong.
Hell
You ain't just
yeah.
after a while.
After a while, you know what
came
toys
with
you like.
clothes, bro. No, it's not. 'Cause that's like, for instance, now hold on, let me finish.
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish. Let him
When it
finish.
come to like TV, right? When we was kids, everything was about TV, right? And
What you
cartoons.
saw on
Listen,
TV is what you
how
wanted.
many people at this table still watch A&M and all them weird type of cartoons?
I still watch
Dragon
my
Ball
cartoons,
Z and all that.
I still tune
I'm
in.
just saying.
None of that.
I watch certain shit.
So look, nobody. This the first time. Look, this the first time I've been in a room full of people,
I still
men,
watch cartoons.
guys that don't watch that. Like me, I watch more cartoons now because of the kids. But I hate Dragon Ball Z. I'm not even gonna say hate. I watch
used to
anything
watch that
bitch.
from whatever reasons from my experience. But being into it, I grew out of that phase early.
Yeah, me too.
You want to ask me about episodes
Man,
and
I was
names?
out
I don't
there.
know
I
that.
was out there at an early age.
You want to ask me
I
about
had
clothes?
time for
Listen.
TV.
You want to ask me about clothes? You want to ask me about clothes in certain eras? I
Yeah.
could tell you what was lit then.
Definitely.
I was born in 92. I could tell you what was lit in 97, 98.
Fubu and all that shit.
Jumpers.
Well, I was
You
like,
feel me? Coles, not Fubu. We was wearing Coles still. Coles was lit.
My hold on, slow down, gang. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. We got viewers out there and listeners.
That's a fact.
Let me talk.
Bad controversy.
As long as your parents is buying your shit, you're not dressing yourself, my nigga. They giving a suggestion or you asking, man, should I cut the shit, man?
Why
I mean,
cut the
bro,
shit?
And when you a kid, you don't have a good. Your judgment still ain't all the way there.
It depends
A
on
child
what you're
can be
looking at.
influenced.
Like he said,
A
it
kid
depends
can-
on what your parents is
Talking
teaching
to-
you.
A child can be influenced, my brother. From the time we see toys on, we're watching cartoons and they advertising the toys. You don't really want the toys. You want
We're
what
in New
you
York.
see. When you're a kid, you want what you see.
Exactly.
So as far as
So
clothes, what you think is popping is what you see in that school with the other
nah,
kids
but back to
wearing.
what you said,
You go
the
back and tell
TV.
your mom, yeah, this is what I want. Your mom probably gonna
I
tell
mean,
you.
I think everybody wants.
All right, so look, if you was not even just Jordans, if you was that fortunate kid, right? All the toys, no
I ain't
matter
have
what,
to ask for nothing.
it's not
It
even
was
asked
already
for nothing.
pre-
If
my
you was
parent knew what
fortunate,
it was.
even if it was to the minimum of a financial stability in your household, if your parents was affording to create a happiness for you, right? When it came to toys, what you always wanted to get with the toys, the costume that went with it.
When I was in,
Right or wrong?
not
You
necessarily.
wanted, most people though, you wanted the toy, but if you had a chance to be
I
that,
wanted the bed
toy,
sheets and everything.
Exactly.
I get
the
what
bed
you're saying.
sheets.
I get what you said.
all of that. If
I
a
wanted all
certain,
that shit.
when you
But-
got to
but
a
you know-
liking
but
of a
you-
certain
but you not-
superhero and you got that bike,
When
what would you
you're a
get?
When
You
you're-
probably got a
when
Spider-Man bike. You
you're-
probably had a
when
Superman
you
bike.
are a kid,
I probably had an Incredible
you
Hulk bike.
are still
He
on
probably
your
like
parents'
Robin.
program, bro. You still, but that's your parent program. That's what your
That's what I'm trying to
parents
say.
feel is
But it's not
suitable for
also
you.
what you. It depends on your parent and if they let you have a free mind. Like you said, you just said you're gonna let your kids be free.
I ain't say that shit. You said that.
You said you-
back.
Yo, let me
been
ask
whining this shit, and you.
He
been-
said, I asked
did
you.
not say that.
I
What
said,
you
how
asked them?
don't you cut your kids? Hold up. I'm sorry, brother. I gotta do it, bro. I gotta do it. You say you let your kids be free.
I said them exact words. I call it bullshit. That's what I call it. Bullshit.
Hey,
I didn't say them
He was
exact
talking
words.
fast. Those words.
That's not them
You
exact
just got
words.
quoted by two people. It's two against one.
I said, I'll let you let your kid be free. That's not how you crush them. I said, no, that's not what I said. I said, let them be
You say you let kids be
Let
free.
the
You let kids be
No, I didn't. I
kids.
said, let the kids be kids. Don't steal their childhood. Is you niggas deaf or something? I heard that. I know what I said, nigga. Don't try to reword my shit home. Y'all gonna
But
lose
what's your
every time.
definition of childhood, bro?
MC. What?
What's your definition of childhood?
Man, stop playing with them, man.
The basic
Can't wait.
shit. The basic shit.
I think that's what I heard, though. I ain't
Childhood
gonna lie.
has a narrative to it now. They take stuff. All right.
Now,
It used to be organic.
not
bro.
now. You.
Going outside. Hold on. Tag. Niggas don't even. These kids don't play tag no more. Nigga, you ain't grow up playing tag.
I definitely
Your,
did.
your mother and father
Yeah,
play tag.
Talking to Mike, nigga.
Your mother and father play tag, right?
Definitely
Their
did.
mother and father play tag, right? My point. Yeah, you proved it. You proved it.
Nah,
bro.
kids still
Nah,
play
I can't
tag,
say that.
man.
Some
They played
kids do.
something. They
Kids
played
still
something.
play
They
tag.
played something because kids was kids.
I don't be around
Kids-
kids, so I
kids
can't even
could-
say,
nigga,
gang.
kids could not even sit around when grown folks was talking in my D. Let's talk about it.
Nah, yeah, that's
Let's be for real.
Nah,
Niggas
yeah,
let their
that's
kids.
a fact.
niggas
I ain't gonna
let
cap
their
in my
kids
day.
be
Grown people talk
Niggas
grown
be
people
letting
business
their
in front of
kids
children.
stay in the
I ain't gonna lie.
child's place.
Bro,
you
niggas
heard?
don't even set parental.
Bro, I used to be in the
Hold
crib
on,
for the
hold on.
parties.
Niggas don't even set parental controls on their TV for their children. bro.
Oh,
It wasn't none of that back in the day. Imagine.
It wasn't, yeah, but we talk about now.
I used to be
Like I
watching
said,
channel
there is a
69. I'm at
narrative.
69 or some shit where they used to have the little fucking gray and black shit come all on the TV with the static. And you could see a titty every now and then. Pussy.
Nigga, I had the brown cable
And they
box
hit a
back in
noise.
the
And
day,
you
nigga.
just
It's
said,
a hot box.
you heard Randall,
The hot box, the
Yeah.
brown one
Yeah.
with the red letters. That's a
Only
fact.
two numbers on that
Two numbers
bitch.
in front. That's
You
a
ain't
fact.
getting higher than 99.
59, that was Spice.
hold on, I might be a little older than you niggas. Y'all ain't never seen the channel with the fucking black and white where the static was on there. You can see this little pornography.
You was rocking
just had a bad antenna.
Hey, hold on. Hey, y'all ain't never seen the little sex shit, the little fake sex shit come on HBO, the little fake song shit.
On the box,
Yeah,
that shit was real.
I was a little nasty fuck.
The box I had, that shit was real. It was live. I
We
used to watch
steal
that,
cable with
nigga.
that bitch, nigga. Nigga, we ain't pay for cable.
I ain't
with
gonna
that
lie, gang. That little nasty channel, we never had that when until HBO started having that little late night, after night shit, nigga.
Oh, you used to rock. You was watching the Buddy Ranch.
Nigga, hey, I was watching whatever the fuck, nigga. I was really so on it. Hey, you ain't never seen no pussy or dick on that shit, nigga. They used to always just used to be hopping each other. You like, nigga, I used to be jerking all that shit.
Oh,
Hey, what's pause? We all fucking niggas at this table. Everybody done it. Nigga, I was a young nigga.
Word that. We all niggas. Don't say we all fucking niggas. That sounds crazy.
Pause. Time out.
Come on, knock it out. Knock it out. Knock it out.
We bring it
Knock it out.
out.
Knock it
We
out.
about to bring time out here. You gotta go to time out.
Knock it out, kids.
Time out.
Knock it
Like
out.
5 minutes.
Time out was before.
Nah, man, y'all know exactly what I meant. They knew exactly what I meant, but you see how these New York niggas do you though. All my niggas down south, they know what I meant.
You see how we.
And he's supposed to be from New York, Atlanta. You heard me? What the fuck?
I was all my Stone Mountain Decatur niggas, all
New
my
Land.
Echo niggas, all my Riverdale niggas. Y'all know what's happening. My East Point niggas. Y'all know what's happening, man. Yeah, but I'm a New York
Y'all
nigga.
niggas knew what I meant.
They know I'm a New York nigga. I'm only wearing this
Man,
shit.
every nigga at this table done jerked the turkey, nigga.
Of course, that shit choke the fuck
Like,
out of
nigga, everybody done done it.
Niggas don't
So where's the
reminisce
pause
about
in it, nigga?
No reminiscing about it.
That's a big fact.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
man.
guys want to talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's already up, nigga. It's
Alright, we
nigga.
passed that.
So
So
next, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all should hear the shit I gotta hear.
You on,
These
roll up
niggas
now.
talking to me about eating some.
You heard?
Alright, disregard.
Oh, you one of those? Yeah, we got a munch on the
Hey.
live.
Oh, I'm the munch. I'm the munch at the table, huh? Okay.
You said it.
I guess.
Hey,
Nah,
admit it
shit,
to
y'all
it, man.
niggas want to talk about eating something, and then I
listen.
shut the fuck up.
Man,
Yeah,
listen, man.
I ain't gonna get into it though. I ain't gonna get into it.
I do
We ain't
what I
gonna
do.
talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk.
Leave it alone.
We ain't gonna
Leave
talk
it alone.
about it.
Leave it alone. Because you know I can avoid it.
Now, what we getting into, fellas?
I'm gonna catch the train.
Me, man.
45,
We're about to head out soon. We're going to head outside, do some interviews.
Yeah, man, we gonna go outside. I'm gonna be
But
on my
we
Key
can
Sweat
start
shit.
wrapping this shit up.
Oh, he went from a munch to Keith Sweat.
I never been a munch. Check my history. Go check my Carfax.
No, keep sweat bag for the cootie.
Go check my
Old school
Carfax.
munch, right?
Do your homework. Do your research. You'll know. And once you meet a nigga like me, you definitely gonna know. Definitely gonna know because bitch, I'm stubborn and I'm stuck in my ways.
I'm a dog.
I'm not a
Woof,
dog.
woof.
He's a Q dog.
Nigga said a what?
You're a Q dog.
Cute up for
You
fraternity.
know them niggas who be wildin'. Them niggas, the dogs, the niggas who be dragging themselves
You
from
know,
the.
New York niggas don't know nothing about the fraternities and all
Oh
that. You know,
man,
New York niggas, they
damn.
steppers, but they ain't stepping literally. You know.
That's crazy. All right, I didn't know that, bro. I thought they had that
Thank
shit out here
God for
too.
moving me to the
Nah,
south.
that's some
You know what I'm
South
saying?
shit.
Learning that.
Damn,
You know what I
that's
mean?
crazy. All right,
You know about that
disregard.
again?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I done been to North Carolina, Atlanta.
Look, that's tradition right there. That's
Yeah.
African American tradition right there, brother. You know
You
what
go
I'm saying?
Maryland,
now you know.
You go to Detroit, everywhere they do that.
Man, shout out to all the
Downtown,
frats out there,
man.
man.
I'm from the street fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo
He said the
Rules.
street.
Mo
Yeah,
Rules.
nigga.
I'm pledging rules.
I wanted the pledge. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the pledge back in the
Yeah,
day,
you
dog.
look like you did
Yeah,
on the
I
low, but
did.
you just wasn't really a part.
We-
I was
Yeah.
at too much shit, guys. I had too much going on. I couldn't do it, bro. But I always wanted to, bro, because I wanted to be a part of something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I always was told, like, you know what I mean, the niggas who pledge, like, they brotherhood and, like, they be having doctors and lawyers and this and that. And I'm like, damn, I want those same connections when I, you know what I mean, when I get older one day. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, if you're a young nigga out there and you looking for brotherhood and you looking for structures, I definitely, you know what I mean, tell you to go through with it. But if it's for you, you dig. But
Yeah, if you can't make it past them little pre-test they give you, you're done.
I mean, shit, what
It
they
sounds a little bit
Yeah.
too much.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if I would have been able to let a nigga whoop my
Niggas
ass.
won't do that, but niggas that join the gang and get punched on and say they're my brother.
But you only gotta do that one time.
They're my brother.
You gotta get punched on
They
one
making
time.
sure you ready to go. It ain't get punched on because a lot of niggas now. Because a lot of people
Hey,
now.
what's these tests that they be playing y'all through?
Nah, but a
Oh,
lot
you
of
can't get
people
into that.
now don't even
I
get
can't get into that. I
punched.
can't get into that. It's politics,
We
nigga.
gonna talk about that, man.
You seen Colors, nigga, the movie.
We can talk about that. No, we not. We're not doing that. Family business right there. Listen,
Niggas ain't talking
in the
about that.
In the fraternity world, though, up there in sorority world, they make them study shit. They make them niggas stay up late.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
can't join in on a party.
You gotta know your knowledge.
That shit that is suitable. Not they don't black they goddamn eyes.
Shit, they bust your motherfucking head.
They be doing weird
They be,
shit.
nigga, they whoop your
It's
ass.
always a
Nigga, they
couple
make you
weird
drink.
tasks,
They
bro.
make you drink
That
special
sound like
drinks.
That's why I ain't in that shit at all.
It sound like
Bro,
some weirdo.
They make you,
weirdos.
bro. You be in your bed at 6:30 in the morning. They wake you up and telling you go get breakfast for the whole fucking frat. Like nigga, like nah, nigga, it's wild, nigga.
I'd rather get it shaken a couple
You
times.
from New Orleans, you ain't going. Like you about to get.
I
mad.
mean, for me, I ain't
Shit,
going
though.
for that shit. Nigga can't tell me what to
Shit,
do. I can't follow your program. I wanted to join the military at one point in time as well, but I couldn't follow the
I
system.
did the ROTC.
Like I cannot see somebody controlling my every movement and telling me what to do and telling me how to shave my face and telling me, you know what I mean, I can't go home. Like nigga, I can't go home is like the worst thing you could tell me. It make me feel institutionalized. It make me feel like I'm locked up. It make me feel like I ain't got an opportunity to come back. Like nigga, you like nah,
Don't
nigga.
tell me I can't go home, nigga.
And then you tell me, out of all things, nigga, when you join the military, nigga, they just call you out the blue and like, you gotta go to Iraq. Like, bitch, I gotta go to Iraq.
Like, I was just watching on the news. I ain't trying to go to Iraq.
Like, nigga, I was just trying to get a Corvette and get a house and make sure my family's straight, nigga. Like, nigga,
put me in the office. Like, I'm smart, right?
Nah, you
Like,
gotta put in work. You gotta put in work now.
bro, I thought I was gonna work on some computers. You feel me?
not even the niggas who work on computers gotta be in the field. Like, they're the temps and shit.
Work the computer, nigga. You
Yeah,
gotta
like,
work
be on the computer in America, like,
Make me a drone specialist. That's the best thing you possibly
Nah,
could be in the
make me the-
military.
make me a
You're sitting in
recruiter.
a fucking room, nigga, and you working. Hey, nigga say make me a recruiter.
Make me a secretary.
Yeah, I'm good. Make me a recruiter.
Hey, nah, but you get paid off
I
for
always
commission,
do
and
that.
it's hard to get niggas right now, gang.
No,
Niggas
they-
get free
niggas-
money and shit.
Listen, bro, you trying to get paid? You trying to get paid
Join
in
the
the
military? Hell nah. Nigga, they got commission. That's the only way niggas joining right now. The military giving like 50 grand. When you join it, niggas get it for show like Ferrari or some shit. Then maybe that. Nah,
Niggas
fuck
said
that. A Corvette. Fuck that. Give it no. Niggas gonna sign. Niggas will sign that fucking deal right now for
Yeah,
50,000 in a track hawk.
I feel
You'd
they
be
should
surprised,
allow jail
right?
niggas that's about to get sentenced to go to the military instead.
Like they used to do 50 years ago.
They used to do that shit. I ain't
Yeah, but those
Nigga, I'm
niggas
going
gonna
to-
turn.
nigga,
Son,
I'm
they gonna
going-
kill
Nigga,
niggas.
I'm going to the can, nigga.
I mean, not the fucking sentence. Obviously, they'll get a mental evaluation before you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but how you know they won't treason? Like they're already in a fucking judicial system. I mean, already in the fucking system. They locked up. Niggas getting treated bad in prison and shit. Like, nigga, how you know this nigga not gonna get on the battlefield and turn his gun on the fucking sergeant?
Because then you're going to be sandwiched with bullets, nigga, from both sides. They
I
don't know
mean,
you on the other
wouldn't that be
side.
better than being in jail for 25 years? Like, nigga, like, what?
I mean, obviously,
Nah.
I mean, they got some bitch ass niggas that can't sit there and actually do 25
It's
years.
not 25 years, nigga. You feel that shit.
No, I'm not saying he's
7.
talking about taking criminals from prison, nigga, and putting them in the military. You missed the subject, nigga.
Oh, I thought you was. I sound like Nas, nigga. You let him out of Attica.
I would
send him
say
to Africa.
minimal crimes. Minimal crimes that niggas do like 5 to 10 at max. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, let them niggas do their time, bro. They got an opportunity to come home and do
No,
something.
I'm not saying that. Don't
Why would you?
do
I'm
their
not.
time, nigga.
I'm not sending
saying
niggas who got 5 to
let
10 to the
them get
military.
an
I'm sending niggas with 20, 25.
Drop them niggas off on Crenshaw.
And that's if they want to do that shit, man. I don't feel like niggas should have an option in what they want to do in life, nigga. But I feel like niggas
Wait,
who
you
have,
don't feel like niggas should have an option?
I feel like niggas should have an option for what they want to do in their motherfucking life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so nigga, even if you're a prisoner, I feel like, yeah, they should let people fucking join the military who are locked up, nigga. Yeah, nigga, if they want to willingly, nigga, yeah, nigga, perfectly fine. But nigga, like, nah, I feel like they should have the option. They don't have the option right now, nigga. They should. We could use those people. They know how to shoot. They know how to deceive. They know how to do some shit that niggas, you know what I mean, the military right now ain't too good at.
This is not Triple X, nigga.
It would be fire though to see some prisoners go to war for us, nigga. Some niggas who willing to do it.
The next one, they gonna be the Samuel Jackson.
Hey, that'd be ill.
Let's go to war for us. You about to make a song
Hey.
out of that? Oh,
Picture Jeffrey Dahmer in the front line, nigga.
niggas is gonna shoot him.
Hey, he a
He getting
fucking
shot.
put some bullets through all my niggas gonna
he
eat
had to
niggas.
go though.
Jeffrey,
He already invited.
Jeffrey gonna be eating niggas.
Shot. Soon as I'm on the what?
He already gone.
They put me on the front line with him. I'm head tapping first. I'm not about to be running in the field with him.
Hey, Jeff getting head tapped. That's crazy.
Jeff might try to fucking do
Get
some
you,
crazy
nigga.
shit.
No cap.
You sleeping on the bed one
Shoot
night.
your butt cheek over either.
God
Like-
damn, bruh.
He be like, hey, it's extra space over here.
Hey, so if we
Nah,
had
like this push right here.
if we had to create a super team, who would we put on the front line? I'm gonna start off first with 50 Cent. I vote 50 Cent because he been shot 9 times and he survived, and I think that nigga can keep going. So I'm gonna put 50 on the front line because he's a super soldier.
This nigga's
I'm putting 50 on the front line.
Super team.
Who we putting on the front line of the super team?
You said 50 Cent. He like 40. I'm
Hey,
talking about.
50 been.
That nigga about to be 50. You heard me?
Or all these
50 the
drill
same.
rappers you got out here talking about how they spinning blocks.
Yeah,
with
but these
switches.
niggas getting popped one time and they out, bro.
How you don't know that? Some of them have been popped 4-5
That
times.
nigga 50
I mean,
got
shit. Well, but let's find who those niggas are. Let's put one of those on the
50
front line.
has the military backing
This
him, bro.
nigga.
You're not getting nowhere near 50. He got the whole military. He got
Nigga, we're
SEALs.
talking just in the air if
He
you could,
ain't bulletproof,
nigga.
He
Like,
could take one more. That'd be the end of it.
damn,
What you
you
mean?
just
Will Smith.
disregard. Fuck
Will
it.
Smith is definitely front
Hey,
line.
Will Smith. Hey, we putting Will on the front line. He
He
gonna
is
smack
on
niggas
timing.
to death.
He on time, and all I gotta mention is Jada.
Say Jada name. Will going crazy with the Draco.
I picked Tory Lanez.
Tory? Nah, he aiming for the foot, bro. Nah.
Nah, he's
Tory
bro,
will-
he too
Tory
short.
did nothing.
will knock
Tory
your
did
ass-
nothing.
Tory will knock-
Tory did nothing.
Tory will knock your ass out, and he got a Napoleon complex.
Bro, he 5 foot. He can't be front line.
So, Nick, what, nigga? That's the end of the line, nigga. That's the end of the nigga line. That's the end of the line for the nigga. Cause Tory gonna get you right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
I
He
ain't gonna
gotta
lie.
be like a sniper or something. You feel me?
I'm gonna put Drake
He
on the
fit in
front
trees
line.
and shit. Drake.
All he know is hits.
Drake.
All he know is hits. Drake on the front line. All he know is hits, son.
matter of fact, can I swap Tory Lanez with somebody?
Drake. Though you said nah.
I'm fucking around, gang. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. All he know is hits, though, for real. Don't get fucked up.
Let me swap Tory Lanez out for somebody who we know for sure we catching bodies.
Mystical. Mystical is definitely front line.
What the fuck? What is it? Bruh, he go
Yo.
butt fuck all over. Bruh, what the
And
fuck?
we can't even creep on them niggas because he too loud. You gonna see Mr. Cool with Milo?
Bruh,
Know what I mean?
that's the nigga right there. Like, what the fuck? But nah, bro. Bro, weak, bro. I'm weak, man. Hold up, bro. What we
Nigga.
putting on the front line, man?
I'm gonna put motherfucker. You know,
I'm gonna put Mozzie on the front line.
Mozzie.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Mozzie on the front line. I'm fucking with Mozzie. Yeah, I think he'll be certified on the front line.
Mozzie.
Yeah, Mozzie, nigga.
You just trying
I
to
want
send
some
people-
savages on my front line, nigga. We need
Pooh
some
Shiesty?
head busters, nigga. Nah, hold up, Pooh Shiesty? Nah, I ain't putting Shiesty on my
Y'all
front
picking
line.
all these rappers locked the fuck up. These niggas.
That's what y'all was talking about. People that's locked up.
All right, well, I guess we could jump off of this
Nah,
one.
I'm gonna pick. You know
What you got in mind?
I got somebody who I would pick.
Sometimes I fuck shit up.
Nah, you gotta keep going, my nigga. I picked Al Davis in 2003.
Allen Iverson, 2003.
Yeah, he'd be going out team fucking niggas up, and he was ready to.
He don't
So what
practice,
about
bro.
Matt
He don't like
Barnes,
practice.
Jermaine O'Neal.
My son Matt Barnes is definitely front line.
I'm definitely putting World Peace
He just said Drake
in the front line. He's gonna hop
That
in
was
the
his best pick right there.
World Peace, nigga.
You getting somewhere?
Draymond Green, he got a good left.
Nah.
Draymond.
Nah, let's talk about that. Hold on.
Left,
Y'all
right,
niggas
up,
talking basketball.
all one.
That nigga's all over the place right now, gang. Where we are?
Nah, let's talk about that Draymond Green punch though.
Hey, that shit was vicious. That shit was
viral.
vicious,
That like,
nigga.
that like it was edits on that, right?
I ain't gonna lie.
I said it was like 3 of them.
They
He went Super Saiyan with that shit, nigga. That
They
nigga
sped
hit
the
him with
camera
a
up.
mean one.
Nigga said, that got hit. Said you right.
How about those Hornets? All right. Well, it looked like we're going outside tonight.
Right.
You know, it's rainy, cloudy,
Nice
sunny
day,
at
like,
the same time in New York City.
So we haven't really premeditated what's gonna happen outside just yet. We could talk on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Any specific questions we aiming for, targeted audience?
honestly, I'm just trying to
Going
take
off the
over the
drums.
world, Pinky. I'm just trying to take over the world, Pinky, one person at a time. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna ask these people, you know, I'm gonna ask them random shit, whatever the fuck come to my mind. I'm gonna go to the store and give me an $8 bottle of Patron, and hopefully that take me. Hey, don't judge
Oh,
me,
he got the
motherfucker.
spot for the $8
Hey,
bottles.
I'm a little
Tuck it.
drinker. I'm not a big drinker. I just need a little taste so I can get going. And once I get this in my system, and you know, telling what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick a victim. And you know, once this shit in my system, I'm gonna get them. Just know that.
Oh, he want to freestyle.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot, man. We could kind of go into a little freestyle session right quick before we got outside. You dig?
Oh,
We got some spitters at the table.
That's an M3 out there.
We got some spitters at the table. So let me put this in the middle. Hold up. Fuck it. I'll put it over by me. Wow. Ain't that a bitch?
Put some instrumental.
Yeah, I'm getting. Let me
Make
put
sure
on
the logo is facing backwards.
what logo? Where is that?
It's facing me right now.
Oh shit! All right. Hold on. Let me get off live. All right, y'all could talk
Get
some
off
shit right quick, I
live.
guess, until I find a beat.
Alright.
Keep us up to
acapella.
date. Where you going with this beat?
Acapella,
Free
acapella.
Palestine.
Hold
Acapella
up,
to the beat
acapella.
pop up.
We going to a beat or we going acapella? What we doing?
I mean, nah, we gonna go acapella till you find this beat
All right.
situated.
Yeah, Perk, set it off.
Go ahead, Perk.
My nigga Melly just told me to set it off. All these niggas is out here is hella soft.
I'm gonna get this money.
Yeah.
Hold on, what you say? Hold on. Look, go, run it back. Get it going. Go start it over.
I said my nigga Melly just told me to set it off. All these niggas out here is hella soft.
Chopping
Nigga.
toes off niggas who running off.
Huh?
Heard about you back in the days. You was soft.
Huh?
Play around with me, nigga. You lost. Blow your motherfucking hand off, tossed. Get them out of this game, nigga. You lost. I with the homies at the pod getting off. Nobody gonna rap.
He said nobody gonna rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put the beat on, man.
Oh,
I'm
that
feeling like
nigga-
Freeway.
Yeah, go ahead, play the beat.
Just
Nigga
play the
said
beat.
freeway. Put on the beat.
Let me turn this shit all the way the fuck down.
Rod Dabble podcast, man.
We gonna do it quick.
Nah,
As soon
man, we
as
still
this,
here,
as
y'all
soon as this
tuned in.
beat end,
Shit,
we'll
and
wrap
shit.
it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, dog.
About to wrap it up.
No, hold
Right
on.
outside, so
Yeah, I already know, man. I got you right now. I'm putting on the beat for you niggas.
Follow me on my OnlyFans. Nah, just fucking around. I ain't got no OnlyFans.
Yeah, my name Brian Pumper. You can find me on OnlyFans.
Brian Pumper.
Daddy Long Socks. Man, what the fuck going on?
The socks though.
All right,
Why the
Perky,
beat
what's
ain't
going
playing,
on,
man? The
Perky?
beat tripping, man.
Where the beat go?
The beat fucking
I got
tripping.
some heat though.
I ain't gonna count. Somebody
see
gonna have
these
to take
niggas from
over.
a distance, even if I'm looking through a peephole.
Ooh,
I'm hunting like LeBron from the free throw.
Huh?
Hold on.
I got drugs, but they
I
going for the
can't play a
Leo.
beat, gang. It ain't gonna work, so
These
I'm about to get
bitches
off.
really be trying to reach, bro.
They be for everybody. Fritos.
Fuck the beat, bro.
He
It
said,
ain't gonna go, bruh.
That
You
shit
said-
went around though. I said, fuck it.
Oh
fuck it,
shit,
fuck
I missed the
beat,
whole
bro.
session.
You
this
missed
podcast went live. You can't leak those.
You missed the whole session.
Y'all niggas like Shaq at the free throw.
I ain't fucking with these cheap hoes.
I get higher than egos. I got some shit that'll blow through your ego.
I'm making old money like when niggas was selling ethos.
Finito. I could get them done like a sequel.
Huh?
My niggas interested in kilos. Bitches see me and be like, "Ay, manito. I'm out of town, shoot CeeLo, freak hoes."
Oh, we talking drugs. I need those.
Y'all niggas got locked. I put the bitches in keyholes. Make these bitches just deep throat.
I done fuck bitches pussy tighter than b-hoes.
She a freak hoe, so all she want is raw meat, yo.
Why y'all looking at me though?
Nigga said I reap those benefits. I'ma switch the fucking rhyme scheme. Since a youngin', they just subject me as a predicate.
I'ma show these niggas what I'm better at. Give me a beat, and I'ma hit it with a Beretta raps.
Nigga, this shit is hella whack.
Fuck that. He talking hella facts.
Niggas high.
Niggas got on the podcast hella smack.
Like,
I'm coming back after that.
nigga, this was a hella track. Let's wrap it up from there.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in,
That's a
man.
fact. Like,
Catch
share,
us next time. We
subscribe.
about to go outside with it and be outside with it.
Man, you heard us, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit that fucking bell, and stay tuned, man, because every time we come on this shit, you know this shit gonna be good, man.
Shout out to my daughter Isis and my wife Nelly. Love y'all.
You know what I mean? And Shout out to everybody who love us. We love y'all, and we love all, and we love love, man. We out this
Appreciate
motherfucker,
it.
man. Riding Apple Podcast.
Yeah, free the route.
Don't let motherfucker eat that. Niggas always doing
Everything
shit.
stopped for E-Rock.
Go.